I just don't ever give up. It's the best thing you'll do in life. It gives you a purpose every day, and I just put all my faith like in CNY and Dr. Kiltz and every doctor there that it would work, and it did.
You know, if anybody's on the fence about going through this process, it is a lot of work. At the end of the day, it's well worth it. Having Landon and Laney, it has changed our lives for the better.
Like, there might be rough bumps, or it might take a couple transfers or retrievals, but there's always a way to get your baby somehow. If you really want the baby, just don't give up. We met in 2014. I was just almost graduating from college. His sister was like one of my friends from college, and she said that she had a brother, and I said, oh, well, I'd like to meet him sometime. And
one thing led to another. My sister mentioned about a girl that lived across the hall from her, so we ended up, she set up a date for us, so we went to the local bar at her college at St. Francis.
So we went on like a little first date to a bar, and I always tease him because that night he didn't buy my cheese sticks.
She always makes fun of me. I bought a fish dinner for myself, she ordered cheese sticks, and I forgot to pay for her cheese sticks. Never lets me live it down. It's actually in our wedding vows we wrote to one another, so every year on the anniversary of our first date I try to stop at Sheetz and buy her some cheese sticks. And
then I just fell in love with him, and we got married in 2016.
Just kind of looking for the right time to ask her to marry me, and every time I wanted to do it I could tell she expected it. So I couldn't do it because she was expecting it. So I finally got to the point where I knew she wasn't going to expect it, so it was Christmas Day of 2015. About 20 minutes before she went to work, I asked her to marry me. So from there, we got married in 2016. It's been together ever since.
Okay, go ahead, go play with Landon. Where's your books? Here they are. There you go.
You got it?
Throughout college, I had problems with my cycles and stuff like that, and I knew that we'd probably need some help with fertility issues and stuff like that. So we saw a couple different doctors around here, and they prescribed us Clomid and letrozole and stuff like that. We did 15 rounds of that. It didn't work. So then we shot out to this other fertility clinic around here, and we did some IUIs with them with some medicines and stuff like that, and it didn't work. So then they told us we had to do IVF at that point. We just didn't like the vibe of the other clinic, and they were too expensive and everything. So someone told me about CNY Fertility, another nurse friend of mine.
I guess it was a lady that my wife was working with had went to CNY and had some luck, and she had so many good things to say about it. So Marlene started to look into it.
She told me that she liked CNY Fertility and the affordability of it. So we reached out, got a consultation, and that's where we started at.
So January of 2020, we drove to Syracuse. We went on a Friday afternoon. We left here, drove up.
It was a nice, very big clinic. It was but it's not super big. It's big, but feels small. It feels comfortable, and you walk in and there's couches to sit on and stuff like that while you wait. And you're nervous your first time going in there, not knowing what to expect. But everyone was so nice and greeting, and took the time to explain everything to you. And
we went through the transfer process. Dr. Kiltz was the doctor who did the transfer for us. I can still remember we had two embryos, and we asked him what he thought we should do. So
then he went back and talked to the embryologist, and they said, well, they're both good, but this one's really good, and we don't want to affect this one if this to make it counter each other and then not work. So he said, let's just do the one. And so we had faith in him that he was right and the embryologist was right, and we transferred the one in, and it worked the first time.
So in September of that year, Landon was born, September 29th. And that was our first little miracle from CNY. We've had him now for almost 4.5 years. I've got to watch him grow and do different things. Then a couple years later, it was in 2022, we decided to go again.
So then whenever we went back like 1.5 years later, we put the frozen embryo in, the only remaining one we had, and it didn't work. It resulted in like a chemical pregnancy is what that's called. Like the HCG was there, but it wasn't high enough, and then just like resulted kind of like in a little early miscarriage, I think is what that is. We want to try naturally, but it didn't work for 4 or 5 years prior to that. So we're like, we don't know if it was going to work or not. So we just decided to do another IVF cycle. And then that's when we got Laney. So we got, I think, like 7 eggs, like 7 embryos that time. They put a fresh one in again, and we thought that one would work because that's what worked with Landon. And that one didn't work. But then we went back the following month and did a frozen embryo transfer, and that resulted in Laney. Don't ever doubt yourself, like anything's possible. Like there might be rough bumps or it might take a couple transfers or retrievals, but usually eventually you always get your baby. And then even if you don't have it like naturally, there's other options too. And that's what's great about like IVF and like infertility. Like there's surrogates and there's donor eggs and there's donor sperm. So there's always a way to get your baby somehow if you really want the baby. Just don't give up.
And CNY had so many different options, and you know, they were just great to work with, great people to talk to. Kind of helps you understand everything through the process. So yeah, don't give up on it. Just, it'll be hard, but just keep after it.